Hey everyone, it's What the Christie, and today I want to talk to you guys about something truly magical, Hogwarts Legacy by Avalanche. Today, this isn't just a prop. Today, this is a symbol of wonderful, magical journey that we've been on. As a die-hard Wizarding World fan, the attention to detail, the storytelling, and the setting of 1800 Wizarding World, and all the choices and extended things that you get to do, it is an experience like no other. And let's talk about the dark arts, shall we? Y'all even made me want to go follow the spiders and embrace the dark arts. Not like I haven't already. But in all seriousness, from the bottom of a Potterhead's heart, thank you, Avalanche, because your hard work has not gone unnoticed. And we, as a Wizarding World community, truly appreciate all of the time, effort, and hard work that you put into this game. So here's to you, Avalanche, for bringing the magic to life and reminding us that it is inside of us all the time. And may your creativity continue to enchant us. And we look forward to all that you have left to show us and are so grateful for what you have.
In terms of what I'm thankful for Hogwarts Legacy, it's a few things. In terms of the game itself, it is two. Number one is the castle. I think it was an amazing, amazing feature. The people that created the castle should be very, very proud, and it really stood out. You could tell a lot of energy went into it, and you can get lost in that thing. I can still remember back, it's obviously not even been a year yet, but I can still remember those first couple hours of just every single corridor, every single room. The castle of this game is incredible. And then also the more underrated thing, I believe, is still the gameplay. I think the gameplay in this game is awesome. It's a lot of fun. It's fast if you kind of want it to be. It's a little strategic. And as we talked about, leading into it, was it going to be good? It never looked like truly amazing, but when you get your hands on that thing, it's fantastic. And again, I really think it's something that stands out. As for the team itself, or, outside of the game, again, two more things. Number one, the communication and the respect for fans. Never will forget it. Everybody was against this game in terms of, mainstream media, and we talked about that so freaking much. Everybody was against it. They bypassed them and just went straight to the fans. The communication with Chandler, etc., just everybody really involved was really, really good. And I pray that that's something that the rest of the gaming industry kind of gets knocked into their head. It doesn't seem like that's happening, but maybe you need another successful Hogwarts Legacy game to make it happen. But I thought that was truly well done, and that's the way that it should be going forward. And then there's the community. This was like one of the biggest games I've ever covered on the channel. It was one of the first, big things for me, and covering it from the very beginning of the leaks. The community that kind of came out of this game, from people that were hardcore gamers, that were into the Wizarding World, as well as people that were just, casual. They liked the books, they liked the movies, and this was their first jump in. I'll never forget it. It was truly something special for everybody to kind of come together, and I'll never forget those moments. I want it to happen again. I don't know if it'll happen in the same way with, say, Quidditch Champions, but Hogwarts Legacy 2 or an MMO, it should happen.
To the folks at Avalanche, just want to take a moment to thank you guys so much for all of the incredible hard work, the time, the dedication that you spent creating Hogwarts Legacy. And thank you for allowing all of us to be a small part of that journey. It was an incredible journey, and one that I will never forget, and it was evident throughout so much of the development of Hogwarts Legacy just how much you guys cared. Because, like us, you too were fans, and that showed throughout all the gameplay showcases, the trailers, the announcements, just all of that lead up to launch was really an incredible time. And as far as the specifics of the game, I just want to highlight a couple of my favorite pieces from it. The combat. I absolutely love the combat. I think you guys did an incredible job taking something that sounds a lot easier in your head, but I can imagine when you actually try to start doing that and putting that into a game, it's pretty OP, right? And how do you make that work in a video game? So the combat system, incredible job. The score, what else can we say about the score of Hogwarts Legacy? Just glorious music all the way through. The art direction, all of you guys, the artists, the folks who worked on that, incredible job. I mean, the recreation of Hogwarts made us feel like, all these areas, these rooms, these corridors that we've imagined from the books suddenly came to life in this game, and we could actually walk through them, which is an awesome, awesome thing. And the last one I'll mention are the professors, the Hogwarts professors, the writing team who came up with the professors and who wrote the dialogue for them. It's just incredible how well they fit within the world. If anything, I wanted more of them. And who knows, maybe we'll get to see more of them at some point down the road. But hope you guys are all doing well. And thank you all so much once again for making this incredible game.
What's up, you guys? It's Friggin' Nerd Mario from Friggin' Nerds Media, bringing you guys the nerdy news you guys care about. And today, the nerdy news is about Avalanche Software, the studio behind the massive, massive hit Hogwarts Legacy. Somehow they made the game that my childhood self dreamed about. I remember as a kid, on Christmas morning, I got a copy of Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone on the PlayStation 1. Remember the PlayStation 1, kids? Oh man, what a time that was. But I remember just immediately grabbing it, peeling it apart, opening up the case, grabbing the disc, tossing it in the PlayStation, and just playing for hours. I remember it being a big deal to be able to explore the castle. The castle felt huge back then. But then fast forward to so many years later, here we are, Hogwarts Legacy, with a tremendous, tremendous field for exploration. The castle, a life-size castle where it looks, what you see on the outside is what you see on the inside. Just perfectly built and programmed, and everything is perfect in this game. It blew my mind. It's such a special game in my heart. Obviously, the big bummer here is that it's just not nominated for Game of the Year. What's going on? But you know what? Don't let that get you down, because you guys are Grammy nominated. You guys got a Grammy nomination for music? Are you kidding me? That is astounding, and in my opinion, a greater honor. But you guys still hold the Game of the Year in my heart. It really did have a special place in our hearts in the channel of Friggin' Nerds Media, where when we were streaming that game, it really gave us a gigantic boost in viewership, and our community got a lot bigger and brought together. Not many people were covering the game, but when we tried covering it, everyone came through for drops and telling their stories about, their favorite Harry Potter movies or books and whatnot, to the point where we got married, me and my wife Lee, who's also on the channel, in January. James of Expecto Go was there, Brita from Pink Ravenclaw were at this wedding and having a great time. But in the back of our heads, all we could think about is going home and playing Hogwarts Legacy again. It just had come out while we were down there in Florida getting married. So yeah, we rushed home. I remember our honeymoon, we were on our laptops in the hotel trying to get drops off Avalanche, trying to get that Merlin cloak and all that. So yeah, man, this game is so important. Avalanche Studios, thank you for making such a great Harry Potter experience for all of us. And I can't wait to see what else you guys do. Until next time, guys, stay friggin' nerdy. Cheers.
Hey, Joe. Thank you for organizing this video event. To answer the question, what I appreciate most in Hogwarts Legacy, it's kind of hard to pick just one thing. So I'll try to just cover a couple in one session. I appreciate a brand new story. The fact that we were able to explore new realms of the Wizarding Worlds, new grounds. We discovered new secrets in the castle and the Hogwarts that we thought we knew so much. I appreciate the characters. Characters like Sebastian, Serona, Ominous, Natsa and I. These are the characters that I'm now so looking forward to learn what happens next in the next game. Or whatever, They're such well-written characters. They're stories you feel connected to them. You feel them. And they have amazing backstories. And I really, really appreciate that, because playing this game felt like I was reading a book and watching a movie at the same time because it was as detailed. I appreciate Hogwarts Legacy for giving me that sense of wonder and freedom. You know, when I was reading the books or watching the movies, I always imagined myself, what would I would do if I was Harry or Ron? What would I would do in this particular moment? Not necessarily in the big decision-making moment, but like just a regular day. I would definitely just start walking around the castles, casting spells nonstop, casting a Reducto everywhere, and then putting things back together with Reparo. I would wander to Forbidden Forest, try to cause some mischief. I don't know, because it's magic. You can cast wands. You can do all of that. You'll get nuts. It's amazing. And this game gave me that freedom, gave me that sense of, yo, I want to just explore this. And I have footage. I did this so many times. I just spent hours just wandering around the castle, just staring at the owls and what are they doing. And the thing is, I really felt like I was in the movies, in the movie, because no matter where you point the camera, it's a cinematic shot. It's, oh my God, I'm getting goosebumps just saying it, because it truly is. No matter how you're flying on a hippogriff or a thestral, on a broom, this is just an awesome, awesome feeling that is just, it's so unique and it's so special. And yeah. And also, I appreciate for the community. Like, the way this game has been handled, the way the promotion went on, it united so many nerds in one group. I mean, look at us. We are now all together in making a video. Hi, by the way, guys. Hi to, I don't know, usually to the sides when we do live streams. I met so many amazing people while covering Hogwarts Legacy. It really is a special project. It's a special game to me also because of that. And, you know, always communicating with the fans, talking about the most minutia things from the game, nerding out, geeking out in the comments. It's awesome. I feel home. I feel welcomed in this game and in this community. And I appreciate Hogwarts Legacy for that. Well, I hope that it answers. There are more things that I appreciate Hogwarts Legacy for, but I'm sure others will cover it as well. But thank you, Joe, for having me.
Hey, Avalanche. It's everyone's favorite Ravenclaw professor and president of the Zenobia fan club, Prof. Lynette from Wizard PhD. Remember you invited me to Salt Lake City and I made everyone eat Birdie Bots every flavor beans while I toured each department? Juan's ready. I just wanted to say we're at the end of the year. Congratulations again on such a wonderful, exciting, successful launch of Hogwarts Legacy on all platforms. I'm so happy that everyone gets to experience the magic in living the unwritten in the late 1890s. Definitely, I think that all of us in the community just want to say thank you and extend our appreciation for all the work you did, not only in creating this magical game, which I often describe as comfort food. If there were a game that were comfort food, it would be Hogwarts Legacy for me. But also for just having the constant engagement with the community and, of course, you know, uplifting all of the goodness in the Harry Potter fandom. It's been a really exciting year. And I gotta say, the magic of Hogwarts Legacy, it's like across the board. We have the environment. The environment is super magical, definitely feels like it belongs in the wizarding world. Hogwarts, of course, shout out to Boston and her team. We also have, for me, I am terrible at games. You can ask anyone who watches me play games. Maybe some of you have seen me play games. I am bad at it. I die a lot. I jump off cliffs for no reason. And I gotta say, the combat in Hogwarts Legacy, Troy, You know, I've already praised you so much when I was visiting, but the combat is what hooked me into really wanting to be the best witch that I could be in this game. So addicting, so good, so seamless. Really love it. Also, shout out to the music and the sound. Congratulations on being nominated for a Grammy. Well deserved. Everyone loves the soundtrack. I have it on vinyl. It's excellent. And of course, the storytelling. I gotta say, the Sebastian side quest. Everyone knows I love Sebastian. Lots of people love Sebastian, but I gotta say, my favorite character in Hogwarts Legacy is Anne Sallow. As someone who lives with a chronic illness, sometimes it's hard to see our experiences and how we live our lives represented in media with it being the nuancedness and the complexity and the difficulties and also the hope that goes with it. So I just wanted to say thank you so much for putting Anne's story in Hogwarts Legacy. I know that there's a lot of characters that people gravitate toward, but Anne is very important for me to see and to share my story with people and develop that empathy for people who live with chronic pain and just trying to see their perspective and how they navigate the world. Overall, just congratulations again for having the launch of Hogwarts Legacy across all platforms. It's been a wild year, and just know that the game will be loved and celebrated for years to come by your community. Juan's ready.
What's up, everybody? I'm the Nightly Nerd. When Support Crow reached out to a few of us asking if we wanted to be part of a special project to show appreciation for Hogwarts Legacy, I was in. I instantly started thinking about the game, community, and all the things I wanted to talk about. I'd like to start off by saying thank you to anybody who supported me, other creators, or even the devs. It means more to us than you ever know. When I heard Hogwarts Legacy was coming out, I was shocked, and I couldn't help but think that the game I'd been waiting my whole life for was finally coming out. It was amazing to see how many people shared that same thought, and it was cool to see how many people who never played video games before went out, bought a console, and just wanted to be part of the world, play the game, and enter the community. I've never seen a video game do that before. Hogwarts Legacy is more than just a game you can give awards to. It's so much more. The Wizarding world means so much to me personally, and I know so many people feel the same. It's gotten me through some of the darkest times in my life, and honestly, the books and movies were always a place I could go to feel safe, escape reality, and find joy and happiness in the world. I've met so many amazing people because of Hogwarts Legacy that I never would have met before. I enjoyed every second of our pre-launch speculative talks and even sharing our experiences after the game was released. The community and love for the Wizarding world is what makes Hogwarts Legacy such a special experience and place where you can become the witch or wizard you want to be and live out your childhood dreams of walking through the halls of Hogwarts. WB, Avalanche, and anyone who took part in making the game, thank you. Your dedication, hard work, and passion really showed through in so many different ways. Again, thank you. I can't wait to see what's next for the Hogwarts Legacy franchise and Wizarding World games in general.
Yo, it's your boy James over at Expect to Go, bringing you guys the latest and greatest in Hogwarts Legacy content. And today, we're sending our appreciation to the team over at Avalanche Software and their dedication and hard work in bringing Hogwarts Legacy to life. Honestly, not enough words or actions can express the gratitude we here over Expect to Go and even the community have towards Avalanche Software for making Hogwarts Legacy a reality. That being said, though, we're going to try to use some words. Hogwarts Legacy has given Sue and I a new Harry Potter tradition to share with each other and with our kids. We started watching and reading Philosopher's Stone as a family when our boys were just little, and now they're much older, and we take turns reading a chapter from the Sorcerer's Stones and now play Hogwarts Legacy on the Switch and the PS5. Enjoying now winter and the holiday aesthetic during this holiday season, taking turns on plant-only duels in the battle arenas and so much more. As a channel, Hogwarts Legacy has allowed Sue and I to gain a confidence as content creators that we are allowed to be ourselves and still have some form of success, sharing our love and passion for the Wizarding world, and not only with each other, but with this magical community. The confidence in this community's acceptance of us gives us opportunities we never thought was possible, and friendships that are honestly more tight-knit and more important than some of the ones we have in real life. Hogwarts Legacy did that. And lastly, Hogwarts Legacy has given me personally so many memories and experiences that I will forever remember, and one of which I got to share live playing the game. I touched on particularly Thestrals and how you can see them, and then like a little bit into like my growing up and seeing a lot of death. When I was introduced through the movies to Harry Potter, and particularly once I saw the Order of the Phoenix and Harry's connection, Harry and Luna's connection with the Thestrals, I was hooked immediately, knowing all the stuff that Harry went through and was around and didn't even know about it and didn't even deserve to experience all the stuff he experienced, kind of like myself in a way. And for me to find out that my Patronus was a Thestral was kind of just hit home. To see both my house and my favorite beast represented in a game with a person that looks like me is pretty special. Again, going back to just young James and stuff. So yeah, it's pretty cool. Hogwarts Legacy did that. Hogwarts Legacy did that. So thank you, Avalanche Software, for the new family traditions, the channel opportunities, and overall personal experiences making the Harry Potter game I've always dreamt of a reality. Shout out to everyone over at Avalanche Software. We really appreciate you guys, and continued success in all that you guys do. Let us know about that DLC though. Anyway, I'm gonna get out of here. Lumos.
There's been a lot of games that have come out this year, but for me, Hogwarts Legacy has been my favorite by a country mile. And that's not just because of the terrific work that Avalanche did with the game itself, but it's actually because of all of the amazing people I met from the studio and the incredible people I met online just by making videos on the game on YouTube. I also can't believe we're actually coming up to nearly a year since the game released. I genuinely can't believe that. Time's going so fast, and I still haven't actually managed to get that same excited feeling I had before the run-up to the game's release with any other game yet. But what I would say is I'm confident, or I know for sure, that that same feeling is going to return for Hogwarts Legacy 2, because I know Avalanche are cooking right now. So until that magical day, I just want to say thanks to the community, to the studio, and to Joe for putting this video together. I know I will look back on it with very fond memories, and I'm sure I'll catch you all soon in the next video.
Hello, Avalanche Software, and all the other supporting devs out there of Hogwarts Legacy. I just wanted to kind of bring everyone together to kind of show our appreciation of the game and the other efforts that sort of went along with it. Every gamer has like their comfort game. For a long while, it would be like Mass Effect for me and Skyrim. I would say the Hogwarts Legacy is sort of, well, I won't say that it replaced it entirely, but it is definitely taking a spot up there on the shelf of comfort games. You know, whenever I have like a long day at work or something, or things are just getting a bit too heavy, I can turn on Hogwarts Legacy, go to the Room of Requirement, and start feeding these adorable, fantastic beasts, and just sort of let the stress and anxiety melt away. And that is something I definitely appreciate. But honestly, if you're not like in like a high stakes moment in the game, the entire game is basically a chill pill. You're just flying around the castle and the entirety of the Scottish Highlands. It is beautiful, and it is a very calming experience, especially when it snows. Oh my god, the snow, the the leaves falling during autumn, all the Halloween and Christmas decorations. It's a good time, Even the rain, just ugh, I want to play it now. Oh my goodness! But overall, what Hogwarts Legacy has done, on one side, I'll get to another point here in a minute. It has kind of fulfilled a dream that I've had for the last 2 decades. Ever since I picked up Harry Potter, I've always wanted to like put myself into that world. And you lot gave me the ability to do so. All these different choices and bear the consequences of them as though they were actually on my shoulders. It's an experience unique to video games, and it works wonderfully well with this franchise. The other thing I would say that you lot have accomplished is fostering a community of truly wonderful people. Like, every gamer has their community, like where they go and sort of chill at. And 9 times out of 10, you don't really think much about it. But what's really cool about this game, not just because I'm like a Harry Potter fan or whatever, is that I would not have met any of the other people in this video if it wasn't for this game. I find that very amazing because they are wonderful people. These are all wonderful, amazing people. And I have you lot to thank for that. It's been a rough couple of years. It's for everyone, Most gamers, they sort of get a game. Every game is sort of waiting on that one special game, certainly, but a gamer is going to pick up a game, play it, and then sort of put it down and move on to the next one. A lot of gamers don't seem to think about the time that goes by, all the things that kind of happen along the way. Some of us have moved to different states, different nations, moved from one home to another. We've lost homes, gained homes, lost jobs, been promoted, had loved ones pass away, and seen new people born into our lives. And the entire time that we've kind of been going through life, we could always like kind of step back and kind of come back to this community that's sort of helped us along the way. So thank you, Avalanche, for not only creating a very wonderful, very magical game, but also for fostering this wonderful, magical community. And I hope we get to spend as much time with you lot as we do with each other. Until then, as always, be safe, be well, be kind. Bye-bye.